Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is day 56 of trying to reach the rating of 2000 ELO online, and I'm back to 1886. Game against an 1870. Okay. The King's Indian. Okay, then day castle. It is the exact same thing. Then we put the bishop on e2. Sometimes they play the bishop here, and sometimes they put the knight there and try to push with e5 or c5. But all of this is really common if you want to play against the King's Indian. So he's making a choice between bishop to g4, or playing e5 right away, or playing knight to c6 preparing e5, which he can play right away, because when he pushes we simply play d5, and then he tries to reroute the knight to attack the pawn with the other knight, and then we play queen to c2. Like, believe me, the top like the first 10 to 15 moves against the King's Indian, it is all memorized, nothing to work on or try to change. And it's really annoying to play against the King's Indian, but you really cannot stop your opponent from playing the King's Indian. I'm not sure why he's thinking that much. He almost wasted an entire minute on this, either this or this. Sometimes they decide to go back with the knight to push f5, which is still fine, by the way. I'm wondering how much point I'm gonna get. I'm just in front of the camera. Okay, so it's going to be equal. Get 8 and lose 8 if I lose. Because this is why I like to play against higher rated players, like 1900s or 2000 ELOs, because I'm gonna get a lot of points playing them. But I never win. Like, they are so strong. I tend to do like one mistake that loses me the game, and that's it. Okay, so he finally played this move. We cannot take because it's not a free pawn. They can take here. So simply we push here. And now he reroute the knight there to put the knight there. And at that point, we simply just put the queen here, bishop here, try to castle, everything is defended. And there's nothing wrong here. I'm pretty sure that the next move is knight to d7 or knight to a6, because his plan is just to put the knight there. And if he played knight to d7, I don't like to... Oh, rook here, why? Generally, you want to put the knight there to push f5, but him playing this, you cannot put your knight there or your knight here, whatsoever. Okay. I don't like to put the bishop here because he can just simply attack it, so I'm just going to play h3, stop the knight from being here or the bishop from being here. And I'm preparing bishop to e3, queen to c2, castling queen's side to try an attack on this side. I like it more. But this is definitely not the move. Like, why would you play an opening if you don't know the line of it? Rook to e8, it's not the move when you play the King's Indian. Generally, you want to put the knight back and push f5 right away. He played this. Okay, so he's still trying to push f5, and I believe that I can play g4 now. He goes back with the knight, and simply we just retreat with the knight whenever he attacks, and I do believe that I want to play this. He's going to move back. I'm going to play bishop to e3, queen to c2, try to castle queenside. What the hell? Putting the knight here. I thought he was going to go back. Knight to f4, we can take. The pawn would take. The bishop is opened up, attacking me, but I can play queen to c2 and try to castle this way and push my pawns. Should I go for that? I'm just gonna take his knight. Yeah. And oh, that's the problem that I did not look at. Oh, he's aiming to take to win the pawn. And playing knight to d2 seems fine, by the way, because whenever he takes, we can take, and we're still defending, but there's double pawns here. Oh shit. We can bush. It's not a good thing. Okay, so we can play queen to d2. I'm gonna... What the fuck is wrong with me? I just said if he takes the knight, I lose the pawn. I'm such an idiot, man. Straight up bozo. Bishop takes, queen takes, he would take here. We cannot even castle because we lose the bishop. I'm a fucking idiot, that's who I am. Taking with the pawn will allow him to play this. And we just push the pawn here. Taking with the queen seems fine, but then this, I attack him. He moves his rook somewhere else. I have no clue what the hell that I did. Such an idiot, man. But it's so fine, it's fine. This move, I want to push this pawn. This, then go back, attack him. But then he's gonna play this move. So I'm just gonna play knight to d2, attacking the rook. He needs to move. And when he does, we simply castle. No, he needs to move somewhere there. Well, he'll still be attacking my bishop, so maybe I have to play like an f3 maybe. Then whenever he pushes, we go here. It's like I've seen that I did something bad, but I just played it, and I did not even second guess my move, like. But it's okay. It's only one pawn. This is the best move, I think so. Because you still have the opportunity to play queen here to attack the bishop. Oh, but now he wants to use the queen to give me this. Got it. So we can play this move, defending and also attacking. He plays this and not push. I like this more. I'm defending the bishop because I'm pretty sure he wanted to play this. And he can actually play it because I can never take. I'll lose the game. I want to castle, but if he played queen to e7, shit. I have to make this stupid move. Just queen to e7. Yeah, I don't know what's happening to me, man. I was so close to reaching 1900 and I'm just... My rating is just plummeting right now. Queen to f6 does not look good whatsoever. That's not a good move. Queen to e7 is really, really strong. But he played this move trying to defend. I can castle, defending the pawn, and the rook will be here. And castling this side, he would take the pawn. He's attacking my knight, I go here. He can push like this. So I can play this move. This. We go here with the rook. But he can just move his king, so he's not really forced to do any of that. Okay. So we can castle, and I do believe that I want to castle. Everything is safe for now. Queen to e7 was the best move. I'm not sure why he did not play it. No idea why. My move right now is to play... We cannot play g5 because he can take whenever we play this. He can still go back and defend the square. So we cannot have a fork. But we can play knight to e4. Oh, knight to e4 just attacks the queen. He doesn't have any way to get into the position. He needs to move away with the queen. And now we play g5, preparing this fork. And whenever he plays this, we're just defending. There's nothing wrong. He doesn't have this check. So this move was a little bit inaccurate for him, because now we need to move the queen. And when you do move it, I'm just going to play g5, preparing the knight to f6 check or fork. Then starting to push the pawns. Okay, not sure why he went there. Oh, so now he's attacking the knight. That's why. Okay. So bishop here seems fine to play this, I like this move, but then he's going to play this. We take, he's going to take with the pawn. It opens up like a line for me, so I'm just going to play bishop to d3. He can play this. We can draw back. He can play this check. Fuck me, man. He can play this. But we would play this, but then he's going to give me a check. And when I take, I'll lose the knight. So here, he can just take. And whenever I take, he takes here. I take, he's up 2 points. What the hell is going on with me now? My problem stopped being like making blunders. I'm finding good moves, great moves for my opponents, and I'm not finding good moves for me. Like, again, I've seen queen to e7, which was the best move for him, but he did not play it. He played queen here. Again, the best move for him is to play knight to b4, but he did not play it. I'm only seeing what is good for my opponent, which is crazy. I would definitely take, but he would take with the bishop. But I would go back, defending the pawn. Whenever he takes, I take. This is still fine. But he's an idiot if he takes with the pawn, like straight up bozo. So I do believe the bishop takes is the best move. Then we are forced to go back, defending. Ever played this, we are defending the pawn. And after he takes with the bishop and I go back, he takes with the bishop, I take with the rook. Yeah, everything's still fine, by the way. I do believe we just go back. He takes, we take. There are no blunders here. And if he takes a knight take and he plays this, we simply just retreat back and start to attack the queen. And maybe make some use of this h-pawn. Because whenever I attack the queen, I'll win this pawn back. So it's not really defended unless he played this. If I were him, bishop takes. Like, this is the best move. There are no need to overthink this. Just bishop takes, man. You don't have anything else that is better. He might have knight here, but actually I would be the one taking. And if you take with the queen, it's actually a good move. Like playing this, I take, he takes with the queen, still fine, but he takes. Okay, we take with the rook. You play this, we simply go all the way back. You play this. The exact same thing. I'm not sure what he's doing here. We just go back. There's nothing. Really nothing here. Yeah, nothing. No checks, nothing. I do believe he needs to move the hell out of my rook's vision. Oh, I can never play this because of this check. Well, if I take with the rook, I'm blundering the rook. So this check we have to take with the queen. Yeah. So we still have this move, and he doesn't have this check because we can take with the queen, not with the rook. Still fine. Again, if I were him, this is a liability, so I have to defend it with a pawn, stop defending it with a piece. So I will play like g5. And I'll straight up just play this. He's going to play this. I'm going to take, he's going to take. And that will open up my rook and my queen. So I would still have some counterplay here. And playing a stupid move like knight to b5 is not really that good because, yes, I'm threatening a fork, but he can just simply defend and also try to double up, which is not a good thing for me. So this is not even considerable. Only the moves that we're looking at. I mean, yeah, what is this? We can play this and we're stopping everything that he has. But he can play this. But we can play this here. We really should not allow him to play this. So playing a4, he can never have the opportunity to push. This is really good. He doesn't have any way with the queen into the position. And playing rook to e1, I don't like it because the queen would move. And whenever he takes me and I take, and the queen will be in here, that will be a fork. He wants a draw. He wants a draw. Did he send me a message or something? He offered me a draw. You know what? I'm just gonna take it because I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. Let's see the game review. Because that's definitely a problem. You're only seeing what is good for your opponent, not you're seeing what's good for you. That's just crazy. He played with a 90% accuracy. I played with an 84.7. Let's check. Yeah, see, I told you. See? Not a good move whatsoever. He was supposed to play knight to d7, or maybe go back with the knight. They always do this. They put the knight there, but this is never. No one plays this, even though it's actually a variation that's really strong when they put the knight there. But putting the knight there like before, it's not a good move because it stops the pawn. And him playing this first, like the pawn push, then putting the knight there, it's better for him because he still have an opportunity to push it. But everything here we did is just play this, stop him from going here. Taking was okay, but so playing this was better. And now it's a little bit equal, but that was a good move, bad move. King there. Come on. Please tell me that the best move for him is queen to e7, because obviously I have nothing else. Yes, see, I'm telling you. I'm only seeing what is good for my opponent because I kept asking myself this question. What can my opponent do? What is the best thing for my opponent? So I started to play better for my opponent, not for myself, which is crazy. I'm not really sure how this happened. Castling was good. That was a good move. 3 great moves in a row. Nah, man. No way. Let's go back with the knight. Whenever he takes, he'll be weakening his structure much more. Wow. I did not think about this. But going back is great. And now he's just, even though it's really good for him, like it's -2 for him right now. You had a pretty competitive game there. Your opponent played it better than you in the opening. Both of you navigated the middle game well. Okay, I'm gonna play a 10-minute game, but it's not going to be rated, just to get my mind into chess more. Okay, where's the minute? And not rated. Because if you want to play a 10-minute game, it's like Blitz, but the first couple of moves you have a lot of time for it, like for the opening and the middle game, and then it will turn into a Blitz game sooner or later, you know. But I still want to play chess, but I don't play more than 2 games. Like either I play one full game, like 15-minute game, and I play it till the end, or I play 2 games, you know, just trying to play for an hour every single day. Because it is a good practice. It is a good practice to play in the game for an hour at least every single day, because it keeps your chess vision working properly. That's weird. Like 10-minute game, I'm not finding someone. But maybe because it's not rated. I don't want to keep losing points, man. Because I mean, you have some time, like when you play chess, you feel it in yourself that, oh, today I'm gonna lose, or today I'm not that in a good of a mood to play chess, so I choose to play unrated. And this is why I actually took the draw. I didn't want to continue the game because I was like 100% sure that I'm losing this. Come on, man, I want to play. No one, really no one to play chess with. It's been a full year playing chess, and the most of my time was, you know, wasted on the 1500 elo and 1800 elo. Like I've spent like 4 to 5 months like being in the 1500 range, then these 2 to 3 months in the 1800. And all like before I like skyrocketed from being 900 to like straight up 1500. But 1500 took me a lot of time to bypass, and then this 1800, it's really okay. Finally we got a game. Gil Nahum. Okay, King's Indian as well. Fuck the King's Indian. I freaking hate it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you want to put the knight there. That's what I'm sure of. But I'm gonna play this because I want to put the bishop here. Whenever he puts the knight there, trying to put it there, I'm just gonna take it. You put it there, I'm just gonna take you. Straight up. Okay, I'm not really sure what is that move does. We really don't want to play this because we'll allow his knight into the position, so we just castle. Okay, I'm not sure. What is this? Let's just develop the bishop or just develop the queen at good square. Queen here will allow this. So I'm just going to play this, stop the knight from getting here. He's going to keep pushing his pawns for some reason. I can go back to d2. I can play this, but then he can push. No, this takes, knight here, we can take it. Okay, I like this move. I don't know, I played it because I believe he's gonna take. Okay, now he just take. It's still protected, you bozo. Still protected. And this weakens this square, so this is why we should not play that. Whenever he take, we take with the pawn. I straight up blundered this one. Straight up blundered this pawn, and he did not take it. How did I move this? See, I'm telling you, when you're not in a good mood, don't play rated, because then when you're not in a good mood and then you play chess, then you lose points, then you're really not in a good mood whatsoever. The common f5 push and the King's Indian. We can play this. Let me try to play it. For what reason, I'm not really sure. I just want to play it, because when you play this, I cannot even play this. Protected by the queen. See what I'm talking about? That's so bad. If he played this and I take, he takes with the bishop, I simply take him. He takes with a pawn. And the game will continue. And if you play this, I'm going to put the knight there. You take it, I take. You push. You can play this first. You bozo. Okay, he's preparing this. Or he's preparing this. Pushing f4, really beautiful. And f4, and he goes here, we simply go back. So I like this. Whenever I attack him at my knight, I can simply go back. But what I blundered is this. When he attacks my knight, and I go back, he's not thinking. He's just playing fast. Now he can attack my knight. And I cannot go back. I'm such an idiot. There's a pawn hanging? Yo! There's a pawn hanging here. We play this, he's gonna go back. Wow. Wow. At least we're defending the knight now. He's gonna play this. I'm gonna play, and even if I play this, he's gonna take, and I'm gonna take, and my king is so exposed. And playing bishop here seems fine, at least. But this is gonna push. And playing queen here. If I were him, I would not take. I would try to add more attackers to the piece. But then my knight will be here. See, I told you that just a fork. Straight up resigned. Okay, accept another game. I'm gonna demolish you with a Caro-Kann if you play a4. What the hell? English? Okay, English. The accelerated ban of attack. Fuck me. What is that? Modern defense. I'm not sure what is that. Okay. We're just plundering pieces left and right. Okay. Okay. So stop this from being happening right now. He plays the modern defense and he plays something. Okay. I'm sure he wants to play this. Here he's gonna play this. Let's just play queen to e2. He plays this. We retreat. That is so ugly. He did not play this. Play this because I want to play bishop to e3, but I do believe now he's gonna play it. I mean, you have nothing else than knight to c5. c5? What the hell is that? We can put a knight there. But let's just play bishop here, but that will disconnect the defense. Putting the knight here seems fine. He would take, I would take, he's gonna take, I'm gonna take. But this pawn will be very weak. I'm just gonna develop the bishop. Try to castle this way. The rook will be good. Now he finds the move. Nice. Oh! Keep blundering, man. Keep on blundering. I have to play this now. He would take with a knight. I would take with a knight. I would lose a pawn. I would lose a pawn anyway, so let's just go here with the bishop. Lately, I've not been in a good mood to play chess. He takes with the knight, that's a move. Now if we take with the pawn, that's check first, and we lose the second pawn and stuff. If we take with the knight, we simply lost here. We play this. But at least we have a good knight. He went back with the bishop. Okay, we can go here. I'll just castle. Oh my god. I keep blundering. I do believe we have to keep pieces on the board. He moves the bishop back, he plays this. Okay. He's gonna play this. Why did I want to trade? I'm down 2 points. He would be so happy to trade. I'm taking with the queen is gonna play this. Look at this dude. Like, yeah, I'm a freaking loser and stupid, and I'm not gonna see that you can play this. You can never play this because you can take it. We can now move back with the rook. Straight up losing this. Shit. We're not in a good mood. Not in a good mood whatsoever. No, I'm not gonna play again. Losing too much games. Wow. Like, how do you deal with losing too much games? Like, I straight up like been losing more than I was winning this entire 2 weeks. But we're still at 1886, so I'm not really that sad. Because I would be very devastated if I went back to 1700 or below 18. Like, that would be very, very bad. But that was it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.